I welcome you today back to Kingdom Hacks. Keep in mind that this is intended to provide us with simple principles to align our thinking with kingdom truth. And today we have life hack number 4. Our choice, feelings, facts, or faith. Our choice, feelings, facts, or faith. Would you please repeat after me? We have a choice. Now say, I have a choice. Look quickly with me at John chapter 8, verses 31 and 32, reading from the New King James Version, Yeshua Modified. And it says there, then Yeshua said to those Jews who believed him, if you abide in my word, you are my disciples indeed, and you shall know the truth. And you shall know the truth. And the truth you know shall make you free. So here's the rub. The mind-renewing truth principle today is walking with God is not a matter of what one feels, thinks, or believes about him. It is a function of the truth one knows. Recall Matthew chapter 16, where the Lord asks his disciples who he is. It starts in verse 13. When Yeshua came into the region of Caesarea Philippi, he asked his disciples, saying, who do men say that I, the Son of Man, am? So they said, some say. You know about the some says, right? Some say John the Baptist, some say Elijah, others Jeremiah or one of the prophets. He said to them, but who do you say that I am? Only Simon Peter answered and said, you are the Christ, the Son of the living God. Yeshua provides a perfect example. He was not moved by assumption, conjecture, or opinion. He was listening for truth and did not agree until Peter spoke it. This should be the same criteria for us. Let me take just a minute and tell you something that happened to me last week. You know, last Monday was June 19th. It was Juneteenth, celebrated as a federal holiday, right? Normally, our trash is picked up on Monday morning. So the big question in my mind became, will there be a trash pickup or will there not? Am I looking for the big red trash truck or will it not come? And so I got my trash together because you know that's a serious ministry for me. And I pulled my trash together and I took it outside and I put it in the trash bin. And then I wheeled it to the corner. I looked up the street, I looked down the street, and no one else's trash bins were out. I know many of my neighbors use the same trash service. I see them stop from house to house, and I looked at those houses in particular, and none of those trash bins were out. I thought to myself, what's going on? So I went inside, and I turned on my computer, and I went to the company's website, and I looked up their holidays that they observed. And I saw many, but I did not see Juneteenth. And therefore, I left my can at the curb. I took one more look to make sure that it wasn't just me and no one on the entire block had their trash out. A little while later, I was in the bedroom and I heard that roar of the truck's engine come. And I knew that John was getting his trash picked up and his neighbors were having to keep their trash for the rest of the week. many people, even sitting in this room, would have taken their trash back in because, after all, if it's right, someone else would do it. And that is called humanism. I had a choice. Go along with my inner thoughts, follow the crowd, which is my entire neighborhood, or do the work to find the factual information on which to decide. In the same way, each of us faces the same choice in our lives each day. We can follow feelings, facts, or faith. Feelings are the inner voice, are my inner voice of reason. And sometimes your inner voice is lying to you. Facts come from my circumstances. The fact is, not a single neighbor had their trash out. And I can be driven by fact. Fact is, every other person who has had this disease has died. That doesn't have to be the case for you. You can be the anomaly, the one who does a turnaround that medical science cannot explain. You can follow the facts and become a statistic, or you can trust your God. Or faith. And faith is acting like God's word is true. So I tell you, choose wisely. Your life depends on it. This has been Life Hack number 4, and we have a choice: feelings, facts, or faith. I hope that spoke to you.